periodically. Your public IP address.
Yeah, that'll
That makes
happen.
sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, this
Technical
looks
difficulties. It's okay.
That's right.
Leave.
It wouldn't be a D&D session if we didn't. So
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
We're not allowed to start on time. Jeez.
Oh, it was not me this time. Not me.
the perks
Wow.
of being virtual, right? Let me know when you're on, Chris, and
Yeah.
do a recap.
I, I think it's on. Testing. Yep, it's on.
We're good? All right.
We're good.
Good deal.
So last time was Adventure 40. Got to the big 4-0.
Wow.
On the way to 50.
Mhm.
Graven Hollow Part 1. You all defeated the two Vroks and continued your journey towards Graven Hollow. On the way, you hear singing, and Brawlin investigates, discovering a singing basilisk. Punt quickly rushes forward and learns the basilisk has been waiting to guide you all to Graven Hollow. And you all decide to follow the basilisk to Graven Hollow and are shown to your dorms where you can rest. You quickly decide to explore the library where you encounter an archmage named Elminster. Searching for a long-lost spell and discussing echoes of the past and future appearing in Graven Hollow. Elminster mentions an ancient demon incursion but refrains from details to avoid altering history. In the archive of the past, you speak to a stone giant who tells you about attuning to a stone speaker crystal, which Earth attunes to, and has a vision of a drow summoning fiends into the Underdark, noting a distinct symbol and drawing the symbol that he saw in the drow's clothing. You all then encounter a younger version of stone giant Higram, who gives a few philosophical questions before departing. In the archives of the present, Earth has another vision, this time seeing the massive fungal tower from Neverlight Grove. And then you guys enter the hallway, and you see these two. So I'm going to read this. But I guess to remind you guys, this chapter and the next chapter is mostly up to you guys how much information you discover. So these two chapters could go very quickly or long. It's up to you guys. So you guys see two figures approaching. One is a withered drow clad in dark flowing robes, and next to him a hulking gray-skinned monster resembling a spiky humanoid toad, its wide mouth full of razor-sharp teeth. The drow's pinched and lined face speaks to his great age, and his red eyes narrow and appraise you carefully as he approaches. Greetings, I am Vizeran, and this is my Deathslide companion Clevy. What brings you adventurers to Graven Hollow?
Death slide?
Yep, Deathslide.
Okay.
Who wants to take it?
I'd like an arcane check.
Not an arcane check, huh? Oh,
Well, we're the mighty champions of Blingdenstone. We're just coming down here trying to find out the history of the world and understand everything about the Underdark and anything that could help us figure out why and who summoned these demons. Do you guys by chance know anything about this?
interesting. You're here for the demons as well.
Mm-hmm.
I came here myself looking for information. Perhaps we can compare notes on whatever you discover.
That sounds great.
Well, I guess since you told
Maybe why
me-
don't you start already because we haven't started. Just kidding.
He says since you guys told me why you're here, I guess I'll tell you why I'm here. Well, I was from Menzoberranzan, and I opposed the tyranny of their goddess Lolth. the Spider Queen, and her priestesses, and I have opposed them for centuries. However, I got kicked out of Menzer Brandzan for some schemes against me, and over the last little while, I think there's a demonic invasion happening in the Underdark, and I've come to Graven Hollow to confirm this suspicion. It sounds like you guys have the same suspicion.
That is absolutely correct.
My
like you
plan
read
is
my
to
mind.
combat it. What's that?
It's like you read my mind. Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I would suggest looking in particular into Menzo Brandzan and its Archmage Grumpf Benray. I'll type that in the chat. Or Kaladin will.
Oh, apparently I said it. Grump Benray. Hope
If you ever
everybody got
want to compare notes, I guess come find me. Have you discovered anything so far?
No, we have discovered. I'm gonna have to remember what we discovered. Since he seems willing to share information with us, I guess I should share information with him.
that.
Fair.
You
I don't
saw
remember what.
basically you've
Yeah,
only
it was the
watched
visions.
guys and saw those two visions. One of them had a drow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it was the drow summoning the demons.
We've been to the past and present libraries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That the future is archived.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what about if I show him the symbol as well that I've seen in my vision? Does he
Sure.
recognize that symbol?
So he looks at the symbol you've drawn. He says, "Ah, yes, that is the symbol of House Benray."
Oh.
Mm.
House Benray.
Where did you see the
How do you-
symbol?
As in Grump Benray, by the way, Bryce.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Venray, not Benray?
No,
Benray.
it's in chat.
It's with a B.
Kaladin
With a B.
said it.
I said it.
Oh,
Remember?
I see right there. I see right there. I see it right there.
Grump
Yeah.
Benray.
He said it
Sorry. Is the symbol? We saw it in a vision. Saw one of the drow. That was what they had. They had that symbol.
What was
Right?
he doing?
He was summoning demons.
I feared as much.
So does this
Ooh,
concur
Grump.
with what you're seeing?
It does.
Well, do you know how we can possibly locate this person?
I do
He's
not know.
hard to find.
Oh, he's not.
I'm having trouble here, guys. I'll admit, because I've read all the D&D books and I know exactly who Grump Benray is. I mean, that's like asking who Gandalf the Grey is. Come on, I know that guy. I know exactly who that guy is.
Wait, do you know what happens to him then? Do you know the spoilers?
Yeah. I do happen to know where his phylactery is hidden too, but I don't want to say it. I don't want. I had to pretend
Well,
like
punt.
my character doesn't know. No, my character would not know this kind of stuff
Nope.
because he didn't
Maybe-
read the Forgotten Realms books, all 36 of them. No, he did
Maybe,
not.
maybe
Well,
punt
I-
is well studied in.
Maybe.
Maybe
Oh,
Punch
you
should
know,
be doing
check.
more talking than me.
You know, Grump,
maybe punt should be doing the talking here.
Grump is the most powerful male though in all of Mezabarn, so I do know like that.
Okay.
Most people would know that, right?
Yeah.
Would that be common knowledge?
Yeah, currently.
The most powerful wizard in the whole Dark Elf City. I mean, people would know the name, I would think.
Vizaran is like, you think he's more powerful than me?
Yeah,
know
I
he's
mean,
my
besides the love
rival.
priestesses, I mean, yeah, the priestesses are obviously it's a female-driven society,
Right.
you know, and males are just
Right.
the peons. But as far as males go, that is the most dangerous dark elf in the entire city.
More dangerous than Jar Axle. Come on now.
Yes.
Wow.
Wizard
I
style.
find that hard to
Tyrax
believe.
will swashbuckler, but yeah, I guess you could potato. Come on.
Come on. Anyways, okay.
Now,
Sorry,
now you know the
sorry.
danger that looms over your quest.
Why is? Do we
Oh.
know if Gromp was in the vision or no? I'm trying to remember.
Vizeran
wasn't.
just confirmed it was based on
It was okay.
Yeah,
the symbol.
based on the symbol.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we wouldn't really know much about the politics though, because we're kind of flying blind. I think we got captured
Right.
and prisoner, and so
Yeah.
we aren't from the city. I don't think we've ever been there, but it's I don't know.
Well, I mean, we haven't done a history check either to see who
No.
knows what, because maybe some of us
Yeah.
do know something.
No, it's your opportunity to ask some questions, Punt. Sounds like you got some questions to ask.
I
Well,
have
yeah.
answers.
Use your knowledge of what knowledge other people would have and ask those questions. Yeah, like common
and
knowledge.
then
that
your
people would know.
character could learn those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you guys some history checks and see how much you can glean from your memories.
All right,
I like
deal. Let's do that. I like that. I like it.
Men's
Oh, what's with these
brands.
low rolls, people?
Oh no, jeez.
445.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Paladin.
How did I
07.
get the highest roll?
That's a good question. So
Yeah.
Kaladin and
Discerns that Punt knows more than he's letting on. Tells
Paladin
Punt to
might need to
step
roll a deception check.
and tells Punt to step
Or a-
forward and start
An
asking
insight
questions.
check.
Oh, jeez. I'm
yeah,
gonna
so Kaladin
respectfully
and
decline.
Brawlin. Kaladin and Brawlin would know a little bit the history of the Drow City. That it is a female-driven society, and their main god they worship is Lolth,
Right.
which Vizeran talked about.
Right, that thing that we
Kaladin
thought
would
was an
recognize
actual live spider. I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
So
I know it had. It's. I wonder.
I
if
thought it
it's
was a spider queen. Isn't Loth the spider queen?
She is. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
The queen of spiders, I should say.
Yeah.
Kaladin
Okay,
would
sorry.
also recognize the name Gromp Benray.
He's what Punt said.
if he's the most powerful, why? What could he gain from unleashing demons?
He's the most powerful wizard in the world. He's evil, and he pretty much his ego is telling him that he can control these demons. Is my guess.
Oh, that's probably a good assessment.
He's basically wanting to
'Cause
rule the
that's-
world. And
That's
he's
very
not scared
typical of
demons
wizards.
because he himself is more powerful than the demons, so he's not really too worried about it.
Good guess. We'll have to dig up the answers here.
Can I ask a question of Vizeran? Can I say, do you feel that Gromp worships Lolth, or is he kind of going his own way in this? Like, is he doing it on the Spider Queen's? Do you think that he's doing it on the Spider Queen's duty, or is he kind of acting upon his own behest?
I know my rival was not a worshiper of Lolth, but I do think he's being manipulated by her.
How do you think he's being manipulated? If he's the most powerful, Brawlin's gonna focus on that fact.
Yeah.
That's what I came here to find out.
Seems to me
I
he's
don't
not the most
imagine that
powerful.
fool would be so dumb as to follow Lolth.
And where are you going to do this? Because is this all like an archive? Is that basically where this is right now? Are we in a hallway or something? I can't remember
Yep,
where
you're
we're
in the
seeing this guy.
hallway.
Okay, so basically he's doing the same thing we are, traveling from archive to archive, essentially.
Yep, traveling to different libraries, and he's searching himself.
So what
Though
are
they
your
might be an echo,
motives?
this is an echo map.
That's true.
Though he has said he wants to compare notes.
Yeah.
What are your motives on all of this?
My motives?
If he's your
Well,
rival, are you trying to take control of the demons?
no, I'm not that stupid. However, I do want to make alliances to... And he smiles slyly. For my own reasons.
What are your own reasons?
Well, if you want to talk more, I don't want to talk here. I believe there's ears that listen in these hallways. When you're
I'm
done
listening.
comparing notes and you're ready, I'd like to talk with you in my tower. And he holds out a map and says, if you are ready, whenever you're ready, and you think you've gathered enough information, follow this map to my tower of Mirage.
Walk up to him and be like, yeah, let me take a look. Pretending like I'm looking right at it. So, which archives have you been to?
Many, well, all of them, and many other libraries.
Okay.
What's his story? He gestures at Cleve or Cleve or however you say it.
Yes, slide.
His story? Just my companion. You could consider him a bodyguard. Of sorts. And
How long have you been
looks
down
at
here?
you and looms over Brawlin. What's that?
How long have you been down here?
It's hard to track time in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this place? Some weird
it's Graven
stuff
Hollow.
happening.
Yep. It taps into all sorts of timelines. That's why it's so hard to track time here. If you're
Yeah.
We got
you're
told
really
we were from the
focusing, you can-
past.
What's that?
We got told we were from the past.
From the past. Who told you that?
One of the somebody.
Was it Syriac the wizard? Is that who it was?
Yeah, Punt knows. Or
It was
Earth knows.
Minster.
I wrote down the wrong one.
How many libraries are there?
I don't know. If you look down the different hallways, you'll see there's many
you said-
without count.
You said you've been to them all. So, how
Been
many
to
have you
many.
been to?
Been to all the archives.
Oh, yeah.
Past, present,
Yeah.
future.
Okay.
Are they in different languages, maybe? Because there was one that we saw and it was all giant language, and there was other stuff that we didn't. Some of us didn't understand. I should clarify. Because somebody seemed like they were learning more than the rest of us.
Possibly.
He says, yeah, the
It's not a
librarian.
back at it.
He says the librarians typically write in giant, but sometimes they get their hands on books in other languages.
So how do we stop these demons?
That's what I'd like to talk to you about in my tower. I don't dare risk being heard by my enemies. Here.
So your enemies want to help the demons?
Yeah, the Gromp probably.
Oh, okay. So that's. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because he's his rival.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a
I'm
rival.
sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
sorry.
what I would
Sorry,
assume,
sorry.
but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably safe.
He says, all right.
I'm gonna.
Well, if you learn more about Gromp or Menzobranzan or Loth, I'd like to hear about it.
How
Or
would
the
we
Demon
contact you?
Lords in general.
This tower is what he's saying.
Oh, just come to you. Oh, I thought we were going to his tower now, though.
No,
Up
no,
to
he
you
said
guys.
when we're done.
When
Oh,
we're ready.
sorry. Okay, I spaced. I missed it. Okay.
So, what if we go to your tower and you're not there? Is there any way that we can contact you from your tower?
Yeah, my messengers will tell me, and I can be there whenever I need to be there.
Okay. It's very cool. Do you have a card? Just kidding.
Kidding.
Sorry. A business card so we can actually have proof that we talked to you. No, okay. Well, that sounds like a fair deal to me. I think we'll continue on our journey and see if we can find more information out.
So Kaladin reaches out and brushes Vizeran's hair, and Cleve quickly grabs your hand, Kaladin, and growls at you.
Brawlin
All
jumps up here.
They're real. I walked right through a character earlier. That's why I just had to double check.
Yes,
I
forgot about that.
understand. Cleve, let's try and keep things civil here. Cleve eyes you and slowly lets go of his grip on your arm or hand.
That's a smart choice.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'll be on my way. You can find me when you need me. The library has a way of guiding those to where they're searching.
Nice. Thanks for your time and information. We look forward to talking in the future.
Hey, I'll send you guys to the next archive you were heading to. The archive.
I'm putting a query there in the chat. There, DM.
You can tell he's strong.
Mm,
Uncomfortably,
Talk.
like it gave you a worry. His strength. Yeah. Okay, so you guys find yourself entering the archive of this archive, and you see inscribed on the floor, "The future is a song we remember, but we cannot rush to its end lest we destroy the melody." Here, I can write that down here. And since you all can read Dwarvish or Giant,
Yeah.
Song lest we remember.
and I'll go ahead and unpause it for you guys.
I'm just gonna walk around, look for books that reference
I'm bad at you.
Demogorgon, Demon Lords.
As I'm walking around in the books, is it all in Giant again? Or
Yep,
is it
it's
in
all
something I can understand? It's all in Giant again.
Yep. Kaladin, if you guys spent some time, like a short rest, you could probably glean some information.
Okay.
That and then while we're in this one too, I would definitely walk up to the dude over here and oops. Sorry, I don't want to stand on the bookcase, sorry.
You just run up
And I
bookcase.
yeah. And I would start singing to him. Hello, my good man. How are you today? How is everything? We are looking for information just for the heck of it, because it said melody, so I figured I'd sing.
Ah,
I'm terrible at it.
smart,
The giant
smart.
turns its head and opens its eyes as you realize it was in meditation. Ah, more echoes in this part.
Echoes. It's called echoes.
Mm-hmm. We're not echoes. Touch him.
Oh yeah. Can I reach out and touch his arm?
You are a good toucher.
How dare you, sir? How dare
Oh
you?
yeah.
You're always
Oh
touching
yeah.
things.
He's
Taylor
always
likes touching.
That
So you
was
brush
funny.
the giant's arm, and she says, "It appears I'm having more and more visions of chaos.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, my visions are becoming more and more indescribable and hard to keep track of.
Can you describe them? I'm just kidding.
He just
Fear,
Sorry, I can't resist.
Excuse me.
She says, if you really want to know, I see only a future of fire, blood, and death.
I'm waiting for Brelin to say, "What do you mean by that?"
Define
What you talking
death.
about
I'm
with it?
unaware.
Tell me about the fire.
It changes. Every now and then I see two horrible heads shoot up from the blood and the spiraling fire, and I see excessive rot and growth of horrible fungus.
Does it look like that? And he points to
Slime
Kaladin.
clouding everything.
Look at Kaladin's bag. That's what that sounds like you're
Yeah.
describing.
If you
Fair
have
enough.
any idea what all these things mean, perhaps it could help me.
Yeah, we're trying to
it down.
figure it out.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out and understand what's happening here.
You see demons?
That would make sense.
Yeah, what can you tell us about the House of Bjorn? Is that what it was? House of Bjorn?
Bane
Is there any books on that? Bainray.
Benray, yeah.
Benray.
Benray.
Bjorn is the
Come on, punt. Correct him. You know these.
Yeah, come on, punt.
I
in
feel
Lord
like
of the
I should
Rings.
mean,
know all this, all right?
I saw how it was written. I just, I don't remember how it was pronounced. So, anyway,
Right.
are there any
Benray.
books on that as far as where what it is and why he be summoning demons and so on and so forth? Because we just spoke with. I probably shouldn't be telling this guy too much, but yeah, we just passed a fellow traveler, and he had mentioned some information to us for some of the information we already found, and we're looking for more information on the house. Do you have any information on that particular house?
Perhaps, but it's hard to keep track of everything that constantly changes. The future is mostly uncertain.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It appears your gem, however, is glowing. You must have acquired that stone speaker crystal from a friend, I imagine.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. He was. We helped
Good
him.
old,
And
what's his name?
yeah,
Good old. Oh, what's his name?
Hey.
Sorry. Yeah, we
What-
go
what
way
am I-
back.
That's
Sounds
true.
like a commentary from The Office or something.
I know.
Yeah, one of my best friends back from the day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great
Uh,
stone giant. I remember him well.
yeah. I just can't remember his name. No, he was the stone speaker.
Yeah.
Higram, stone speaker.
Yeah. Yes. So if my stone's shining, if I take it out and hold it, do I then get to see another vision? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll take it out and hold it in my hand and study it.
Yeah, so as you hold this stone, you start to see another vision. And here, I'll read it to you. You behold the true form of the demon queen of spiders, that of a black, bloated arachnid with the head of a female drow. Nestled in the webs all around her are thousands upon thousands of gray eggs. Lolth knows she is being scryed. She sees you looking at her. Her fury is tangible, and her mind reaches out to find you. As she shrieks out in rage, she's shut out by the powerful wards of Graven Hollow. That echoes in your mind, and the vision is suddenly torn away to darkness.
Sounds
You find
intense.
yourself yelling out, and you have a cold sweat. Let's give you a check here.
I don't see. Oh, there it is. Ooh.
Stone.
Oh no.
Oh,
So this
Why
vision
does it take so
affected
long to
you.
show up? That's weird.
Indefinite madness.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, geez.
So this vision affected you in a negative way, and you have gained 1 level of madness.
Uh-oh.
Is that the same one Chris had? Or I'm sorry, Kaladin?
Sort of. Go ahead and roll a D100.
this will determine whether it's the
This
same.
is a short-term madness.
Yeah.
This is your first level.
35.
35.
Paladin has a level of mad or indefinite madness. So 35.
Oh,
You
that's never
become
good.
frightened
The
by this.
chuckle.
You become frightened for. Let's see. For 10 minutes from the crystal, you perceive the crystal as your source of fear, and you drop the crystal and run away from it.
In
And cannot pick it up for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I was thinking 10 hours. I was like, holy crap.
So you can run behind. Just have to get out of sight of this square you're standing on.
Oh, I'll pick it
So
back
you-
up.
So I
You
just
see
gotta
the
go, like,
vision,
behind a book,
and then you throw it
bookshelf or
on the
something.
ground and run away. Basically.
I'm not afraid.
Run away!
Okay, let me record this in the
Stone is
Mad
actually a
level
jelly bean
chart.
anyways.
poor Earth. He saw some crazy things.
Not a
My
jelly.
own stone. What the heck?
It's just a rock. It's just a rock.
Because how tall are these bookshelves? These bookshelves are definitely big enough for me to not see it, right? So I basically just dropped it right there.
Yeah, you dropped it at her feet.
Okay.
And she raises an eyebrow and says, "It appears you also are seeing chaos."
Yes.
Rollin,
As I run away.
at the commotion, Rollin
Yep.
would look
Yeah.
around ready for action and any imminent threat.
Yeah. Yeah, Brawling standing there in ready position.
Yeah. Like,
I run away
what
with
is
my arms
it?
up in the air like this, flailing.
And while this is happening,
Shrieking.
Paladin pats Punt on the head and walks over to the crystal.
Nice, nice.
I just picked it up. It's just a normal rock. I don't know what he's afraid of.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Put it in my back pocket.
Is that rock
Yeah,
talking
there you
to
go.
you, Kaladin?
Yeah.
So I would probably tell them everything that happened on my
Is this,
vision nightmare though, so
Why-
they would at
what-
least understand what it was.
why are you so
But I
afraid
would
of this? And
definitely-
I hold it out.
Yeah, you hold it out to me, and I again run
You'd
away.
run.
All right. Well, put it back in my pocket.
So the spiders. So the spider queen of spiders saw you. Isn't it
Yes, it was
supposed to be
pretty
a
weird.
vision?
I was, yeah, I maybe it's. I thought it was supposed to be like historical, but it looks like it's actually current.
Hmm.
I'm assuming.
Yes, that vision happened in the moment.
Hmm. Very interesting.
Yes.
So it appears that this person I was scrying on was, or this is more of a scrying stone then. I thought it was showing me memories of the past, but it appears that it shows current. Hmm.
You have seen things of the past as well.
It's just a regular rock.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Because you're not
You saw
attuned to
when
it.
the demon lords were first summoned. And you also saw when Neverlight Grove began its madness.
Right.
Attunement. Just a normal rock.
Keldon wants to take a short rest. Oh, we lost Brawl, and maybe we should give it a sec.
I'm still here. Sorry.
Oh. Do you guys want to take a short rest, or
Mm-hmm.
keep talking to the giant?
Yeah, Kaladin wants to study stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm in a place full of books. Gotta read.
Okay, everyone go ahead and take a 1 hour short rest. I guess not that it matters. None of you have used spell slots or rage.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I don't have any hit points down. I don't have anything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kaladin, you find mostly contradicting futures. You see stuff about peace. You also see stuff about war, and you also see some of the stuff the giant over there is talking about with chaos and the demon lords. But it's hard to tell what's real and what's a guess per se of what's going to happen.
How many of those 14,276 futures do we win?
Yeah. I have a theory about that, by the way. What if most of those futures they could have won, but they only could have won if he said one time?
Right? Oh man.
Like it
Like
would
if
only
he if he
set
didn't
the
say,
winning scenario if he said you only win once.
Yeah.
if he didn't say one time, then he wouldn't force the sacrifice that needed to be made to win.
Yep.
Because they would try and figure out any other way.
My favorite time travel stuff is on Men in Black 3 with the unicorn. There's like, unless this is the future where such and such bursts through the door and kills this one person, and everybody pauses and waits. He's like, oh, good, phew. That's like so funny.
Okay, if you want
Men in
another
Black.
vision, you guys will have to take a long rest.
Again? Okay.
That was a short rest. Now it's a long rest.
Or you can
Yeah.
go travel the
Uh,
hallways, go talk
and
to
I-
Vizaran
and I
about
gotta
what you
train.
saw.
I gotta do some training too.
Oh yeah, you're a tuning, right?
I'm working
To
on
the
my
sword?
sword proficiency.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
You
Something
guys
like
want to
that.
wait today to see another vision?
So
You get some training in Kaladin.
Now, would I not like when I'm not afraid of it anymore? Would I try to go find the thing again, or since Kaladin's holding it, would I just be like leave it with him?
Yeah, you
you're
are
not.
no longer in fear now that
Yeah,
10 minutes. is
Right,
passed.
that's what I mean. Though, would I go and try to find the stone again afterwards? Would it be like a natural
Uh,
thing, or would I even know that I was just being irrationally afraid of it?
It's up to what you think Earth would do. If you think he'd feel brave enough to grab it, or
Oh, I mean, come on, he's full of bravery. There's no doubt, no doubt. Taking a
you
shield
would.
into a swordsman in battle. I mean, come on, that's the bravest thing you can do. But yeah,
yeah,
I
you
mean,
wouldn't
I
get it
think
back.
he would. Since I was attuned to it, I would definitely try to go find it again. So yeah, so I think I would find Kaladin
Do you
when
give
I
it
no
over
longer feel
willingly,
that fear.
Kaladin?
It's just a rock,
Yeah,
man.
that's the
I don't,
question.
I don't understand why you
Hey,
dropped it and you were running away from it in the first place. It's just a freaking rock. I just like
hey, you
chuck it at
know,
his feet.
yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's what I feel. Did you
So
say
a
you put it
I
at my
think,
feet?
spider
yeah,
queen, huh?
Okay.
I think Earth is losing it, guys. I think he's losing it.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a safe assumption.
He's tripping over simple rocks here.
Yeah, we've seen this before, right? With the rope.
Yeah.
I remember the old times, man. I
Yeah,
hope I don't get
yeah.
that crazy.
Yeah, you better watch out.
Eventually,
I
that
don't know.
rock is gonna kill you.
We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it take over.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so if you want another vision, I can give you one. We won't have to go through
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
I'm
long
fine
the
with
rest.
it.
realities of long resting.
Yep.
Okay, so you start seeing a Kuatoa swimming in the gloomy depths of a dark subterranean lake. The Kuatoa turns left and right, trying to find something, even as it's surrounded by fanged creatures resembling manta rays. The Kuatoa smiles, its needle teeth gleaming, even in the darkness. It has seen something. It understands a new secret, and its already unhinged mind plunges further into madness. As it curls in on itself, its arms extend in worship. Then from the circle of rays, you see two tentacles emerge, followed by two howling baboon heads. As you look backward, you see the ritual happening, and you see your own selves standing on the banks of the lake. And then the vision ends, reminding you of what happened in Slubladop.
We're on the shore.
So this is when we first encountered the mother.
Yeah, the Demogorgon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Brawlin wanted to sacrifice himself.
To
Yeah,
summon
Yeah.
the father. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Not much. Not much has changed. You know, he just was on an altar. So willing again.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and so I would definitely tell everybody that and recount that, and if you guys think that's what it was, that it was the vision of us being on the shore, that like gives a different version of the view, basically.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh, Calvin, roll a d20 for your training.
Ooh-wee.
Nice.
Yes.
So since you got a critical, you get 2 of the 3 levels. You need one more to get proficiency in that weapon.
Nice.
So make sure you keep that note somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys can wait another day for another vision if you want, or you can wander around. It's up to you guys.
I'll be right back.
Did Kaladin, I would ask Kaladin, I'd be like, hey, did you find anything in all your studying that we've been sitting here for, waiting for you to study?
Nothing concrete. Seems like there's a lot of different outcomes to a potential, or a lot of different potentialities to a future that has yet to unfold. Most of these books are broad range, one way or the other. Things turn out good, things turn out very bad. Those types of things, you know. So it's just a matter of how we of which feature we end up landing on. On that, I don't know.
So do you need more time or not?
Would I be able to, like, insight check or something? Like, if I have an intuition that I would be able to narrow that down a little bit better? Or
Considering the nature of the archive, you probably wouldn't make any progress.
okay. I don't think with
So
the
no.
current books here, I don't think I would make any progress on
All right.
deducing the actual future.
Okay. Sounds like we're off then, boys.
Yep. I can't think of anything else.
Okay. Give me just a sec to set the next scene.
Yep.
Would I have read anything in any of the futures that I had read? Would I have read anything about that guy that we're now going to meet in the tower?
Yeah, you'd probably see notes of both Vizeran and Devere, or Vizeran and Grump. Devere is Vizeran's last name, but most of the stuff you find is related to the stone giants.
Okay. Brunor Battlehammer. I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, so you guys
Oh.
see this dwarven king much, much older than the last time you saw him. His hair has turned mostly white and he leans heavily on a thick crystal cane.
Wait, how long have we been in here?
Crystal King, not Mithril, too, huh? Man. Oh. Okay.
He seems to be looking around.
I feel like time it's gone away from us. I'm gonna go up and grab his arm gently. Don't want to break him.
You're going to steal from.
So as you reach for his
Take-
arm, your hand
take
goes straight through his
Take his
his
crystal
body.
cane.
Uh-huh.
Yay.
Yeah, your hand goes
So
through
you-
his body, so you figured this is an
Is-
echo.
He's an echo, guys.
And he looks over at you, and he doesn't seem to recognize any of you. And he says,
Bruno,
I don't know where I am or why
What?
I'm here.
what happened to you?
Who's Brunner?
He doesn't
That
even know
sounds
who he
familiar.
is.
I've been away so long, lost. Have you guys come to take me back to my room?
Where you have people take you back to your room? Earth, do you got any like
I think so.
something to cure mental like decay?
Yes, but you said he's a ghost,
I mean,
right?
I guess he has an echo, so it wouldn't help.
Yeah, because I do have that thing that heals madness. But I don't think it would work on a ghost.
Yeah, probably not.
And as you guys are saying this, he continues walking around slowly, and then he fades as the echo ends.
So it was just an echo. It might not have been the real Battle Hammer, but if that was the real, and that was just like a projection of him, we have seriously skipped forward
Here too long.
a long time. We've been here way too long.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if maybe this place. Oh, never mind.
Can I get an Arcana check on the room on like the building itself?
Yep. So the room seems to be normal magic of Graven Hollow. What type of magic are you looking for, I guess?
What does that mean? Normal magic of Raven Hollow.
Just that it's protected from the outside world.
In what way?
You divine from your arcane knowledge that Graven Hollow seems to be an ever-shifting place. You can't really find it unless you're searching for it, and people can't invade it because of its ward.
Is it shifting through space, or just or shifting through time and space?
It's hard to tell with how much time is back and forth here. But you know that it will lead you to where you need to go. It can let you out into the Underdark wherever you would like to end up.
So it does move through time and space.
Moves through space, but you're not sure about time.
Hmm. What are the walls and everything made out of?
Just stone.
Don't don't the dwarves here, don't you guys have like some stone sense or something like that?
Yeah, we got whatchamacallit? Just gives us advantage on checking to see what it is.
Yeah,
Mm.
have advantage when inspecting stone. We get a history check.
Yeah, if you're looking for like passageways and all that kind of stuff, it comes in hand. But for Oh, excuse me. Just being a
I
passenger.
thought
I don't
I,
know.
I
If it's a
thought Brown did one when we
if,
first started here.
if it's a history check, would you not be able to see like how was the building made?
Yeah, because it does go towards the origin of the stonework.
Yeah.
Double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal proficiency bonus.
I don't actually see that on my. Where did it go?
All dwarfs have
It's
it.
under
Yeah. Oh,
it's
there it is.
under
There it is.
the little line thing, whatever that's called, features.
Yeah, features. Yeah, I found it. Stone cutting. Oops.
So
Found it in case you missed it.
I can discern that this building is moving through space. My hunch is that it's moving through space and time. But I think we need to know the origin to help us determine that.
Hey, go ahead and roll with advantage, you two. Did you want to roll 2, Punt?
Yeah, a punt roll too.
I mean, yeah, more the merrier. Why not? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it like so many times
I
you
don't
gotta
know.
roll with advantage?
Oh, with
I rolled
advantage.
with
I
you.
rolled normal Shazbot. Can I do it over again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just roll again.
Oh.
Roll again, we'll take the higher of the two.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that
okay.
was worse.
15.
Take the first one. That was the first one.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to roll again.
So, you guys, as you're inspecting the wall, you realize that Graven Hollow has been carved out of a titanic geode, and it's imbued with phase-rest energy,
What
which
do we know?
profoundly affects time and space within the library.
So we are shifting through time and space.
It seems that way.
Earth. Roland, would you guys concur with that punt?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do we know about
Something's definitely off.
what did you say it was made from? A geode with
Imbued with phase-rest.
phase
Phase-rest.
phase energy?
Yep.
What can I get a history check on the geode and a history check on phase energy? Two separate checks.
The geode, you mean the one I have in my hand, or are you talking about just in general,
No,
like the
the
material the
geode.
walls are made of?
Yeah, the material, the geode that this is all
Okay.
made from.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the geode, you're not sure where it came from, but the stone giants discovered it and decided to carve it into what it is today.
Okay.
Phasrus, all you really know is that it's a magical energy that seems to be all over the Underdark. But you're not sure of its origin.
Okay. So if we can shift through time and space, and it'll let us out anywhere we want, can we sort of get off the train before Grump starts summoning
You want to go
the
back in
demons?
time. You want to go back to 1955.
I want to go back to 1910 and kill baby Hitler. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hmm.
What do you guys
So
think?
you're trying to see if we can if we can control it, basically.
Yeah, is there an event in time? Maybe somebody else's character would know this. Is there an event in time that we could potentially travel to prevent the
Demon Lord.
the summoning of the demon lord?
I don't know of a.
Nobody.
I mean, I could try a history check, but
Well, I mean, Punt's the resident Gromp expert, so
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
I'm just
well,
pretending that
Earth
he
saw the
I'm
vision.
just pretending that he asked all the questions, you know.
Oh,
So
Well,
okay.
Earth saw the vision of when Grump
Yeah.
was summoning him.
You
Yeah.
guys seem to
yeah,
be
yeah.
deep in thought. Have you found more info? You see Vizran and Clivia approaching.
Is your Vizran, is your tower a part of this archive
No.
/ library?
It is not. I couldn't build it here if I wanted to.
And you freely travel to and from your tower whenever you feel.
Yes, I can teleport to my tower.
How do you get back here?
How do you accomplish that?
Magic.
What time do you exist in?
Rollin, can we hit him now?
So Vizran says, the library will lead you to where you want to be in space. But as far as I can tell, since neither of us are echoes, we're from the same time.
So put us
So
out in our time.
So does that mean if somebody else walks this hall in a different time, we will see them and they will see us, but we are from different times?
Yes, if the library wants you to see it, it knows all who have or who will or who are in these halls.
So maybe it's not.
Do you have any way of
Or-
communicating with the library?
So we're seeing these echoes for a reason.
It's hard to communicate with the library. It doesn't really talk, it just leads. You get a gut feeling and it guides you there. Guides you to the right book.
Well, I've been reading all kinds of books and they're all just they make no sense. So
Or if you're searching for one of the librarians, it'll guide you to where they're at. But the books didn't make sense to you. Which books?
well, we read. We just got out of the Archive of the Future, and it seemed like every book that I picked up was a different future.
Yes, that's to be expected, unfortunately.
Do you know anything about the library's ability to travel through time?
As far as I've discovered, it doesn't travel through time. It just has, somehow, magically, the Phaserus has a memory of who has been or who will come to the library.
Okay. So we
What
can't.
question could we be asking these echoes?
Well, if I were you, I'd be asking about the demon incursion, Menzoberranzan, and Gromph. If anyone knows of such information. Hopefully they do.
There any?
And as he
Oh.
says this, you see a figure appearing over here, and he gasps as you see Grotzt, who is known as what's he known as? The Dark Prince is what he's known as.
Scary.
Is he a dro?
He is. Yep. And he says, it appears you all are gathering information about the Underdark. At least that's why I'm here. And he points at Vizeran and says, why are you here? And Vizeran smiles, says, I have my own reasons, Grotzt.
Do we know who this guy is?
No, but he seems menacing.
Yeah. He doesn't scare me.
Vizeran says, this is a demon lord known as Grotzt.
Brown would shift all of his focus there, and his eyes would narrow, and he would get very focused on him.
What?
He couldn't make a move.
He feels your gaze and says, ah, dwarves! You must come from the surface world whenever you travel out of your hole in a rock.
I'll take you kindly to not feel my gaze, please.
Stop feeling
Tell
my
me,
gaze.
what is the surface world like?
Glorious.
What? Enough of the small talk. What information do you have about this library?
I'm the one who asks questions here, tiefling.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You're by yourself. We have a brawling. So.
He spits and says, you're weak compared to me, foolish tiefling.
Oh, really?
I asked you all, what is it like in the overworld?
This library's wanting us to see you for some reason. What's your game here?
He laughs. I'm the one who asks questions.
Well, do you have any questions to ask?
What's the surface world like?
Oh, that's what he has. Oh, surface world is amazing. It's so bright and shiny. As a dark elf, you would love it.
You should come up and see us sometime.
Yeah. Why don't you come up and hang out? We'll have a drink sometime.
Vizeran calmly looks at Kaladin and says, you don't need to take any precautions. He's only an echo.
Oh. He's gearing up for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's
He
only
says,
an
since you
echo,
guys are wasting my time, I'll be on my way. And he walks off and disappears.
we didn't
He walks
we didn't
off.
waste your time by asking you to come here. You wasted your own time by coming here.
Joke's
And
on him.
Vizeran says, it appears the library is very interested in you and the demon lords, considering you saw Grast himself. Have you learned
Yeah.
anything else about the incursion, or Loth, or Menzo Branson, or Grump?
Didn't you see a giant spider, Earth? Weren't you
Yeah,
telling us
we
about?
saw.
Earth freaked out about a rock. He said he saw a giant spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I saw a vision, and the person
He
that I was
lifted his
scrying on
skirt
ended
and
up seeing me.
he lifted his skirt and climbed on top of a bookcase and shrieked at a spider.
Probably
Sorry.
legitimately was just a little spider on the ground. That's what scared him so bad. There's no way he got scared of a rock.
Sorry.
Oh, man. He says, what happened in this
Oh,
vision? Did you see anything peculiar? It's interesting she saw back.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what kind of magic that would be that she could see me back, but that was pretty weird.
It must have been the present.
Would I know of
Hardly
any?
anything. What was she doing?
She was.
Would
She
I know
have
of
a
any
bunch of
magic that would
eggs?
allow her to
Eh.
see back?
I didn't write it down.
I think she had a bunch of
Passively,
eggs.
you would figure it's because she's just naturally powerful.
Naturally attuned to the arcane.
Yeah.
Well, that's how she saw you back, Earth.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Was she doing anything?
Crap, she was doing something. What was she doing?
She
Said
had a
something
bunch of
about a
didn't
bunch
write
of
it down.
eggs, thousands of gray eggs around her, right?
Yeah.
Vizeran puts his hand up to his chin and feels his hair and says, "It's as I feared.
I felt that here
I think
too.
I've gathered the information I need." And he says, "As far as I know, I think that's as much as I can glean, so I'll meet you back at my tower when you're ready." And he hands you guys his map, and then he departs with Clevy.
All
And
right.
Rollins' eyes narrow as Clevy. He just focuses on Clevy
Yeah.
for a minute, remembering that quick encounter.
As he taunted you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he apparently has all the information he needs.
I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I don't like him either, but we have to have somebody that we can trust at some point.
I don't think we
We can't
necessarily
really
have to.
trust him.
I don't think we never necessarily have to trust him, but we can use him.
Right. Yeah, trust was the wrong word. Should we go for one more archive? What do you guys think? I mean, are we really finding anything out from these things? Because really all we're finding out from is the visions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We can wander more halls and see if anybody else turns up and try to get more information now that we know
People are echoes.
they're echoes and they're sent to us, right? So they're intended to be put in our path. They're not just randomly showing up.
Maybe we can say out loud. We're looking specifically to find this information. Show us
Show us
who
Grump.
found the information. Show us this person. Show us what he came here looking for. Show us how to find him.
So you're looking for Gromp in the library? Or what are you looking for, I guess?
The
Grump is the guy who summoned all the
Yeah.
demons.
yeah.
Grump Henry.
So as you call out, nothing seems to happen.
Well, let's go to another library.
Well, let's see if we can talk to Brenor. He looks like he was past his prime and maybe he's from the future.
I think he was losing it though. He was talking about somebody helping him to his room, and
Yeah, but the ramblings of an old person often tell you a lot.
it's possible
No filter.
if they ramble. DM better prepare that script. um,
He shows us what we want to see, though.
should we
Shouldn't
go?
we tell it
Well,
what we want
it
to see?
shows us what we need to see.
or what it wants you to see.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
what it wants
Yeah,
us to
I was
see.
gonna say, I'm like, it hasn't shown us anything that's what we need to see. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. So we're saying out loud what we're looking for. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. So I walk over, I touch the wall, and I indicate that. Say that we're looking for information about Grumpf and where he and his when he summoned him, as far as when and time and how he knew to do so. That's what we're looking for. And then say, yeah, let's proceed. Let's proceed to the next one. Let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So Kaladin notices someone walking
Oh.
down the hallway. This human female seems to be a wizard in their early 20s.
Mm-hmm. What's your name?
What do you know of Grumpf?
She looks at all of you. My name is Illustriel Silverhand. I hope I said that right.
Oh,
Hey,
Clue.
quiet down over there.
Yeah.
Where
So you're searching for Grumpf, are you?
Yes, information about Grumpf.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how to answer all of you. What time are you all from?
We're before the demon incursion.
We're from the present. What time are you from?
It
We're-
appears
we're
you all are
from-
from
we
the
are
future.
shortly.
You're mentioning things I haven't heard before.
Have you heard of the champions of Blingdenstone?
That's right.
I can't say I have.
Okay, she's from the
No,
past.
you obviously don't get out much.
She's from the past. We're from the future to her.
I will fall to my knees and say, Lady Hope, it is incredibly a blessing, the pinnacle of my life to actually see you in the flesh, and I worship the ground you walk on, and I'll bow before her and not get up.
Wow.
She says
Wow.
someone recognizes beauty and power.
That's new.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
I appreciate it, young dwarf.
Thank you.
However, I must continue on my journey. I must warn you, however. She walks away and looks back.
Wait, she didn't answer the
Don't
question.
delve too deeply in the past or future. It tends to corrupt those who seek. And then she walks off.
So is it terrible of me that I was about to suggest going back to the archive of the past? Then
Maybe we do need to go see that guy in the tower then.
Maybe.
All right, let's go.
I'll whisper under my breath, that was the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. I'll never be the
Whoa.
same after gazing
Whoa.
I think
Whoa.
heartstring was plucked today.
Seriously.
So were you guys going to the archive of the past, or what are you guys thinking?
We're going to the
Or
tower.
We're gonna go to the tower, yeah.
All for the tower.
We didn't get to see her flaming chariot, though. That's a bummer. But whatever. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yeah.
He's over there fangirling.
Interesting how Punt all of a sudden knows all this information about this girl. But
Exactly. Exactly.
well, what about the other?
It's quiet the
other
whole
dude?
time.
Quiet the whole time. But this hot chick walks up, and all of a sudden he's got all this information about her. Well,
I don't know who Kazaa is, but
That's Lady Estrell's also known as the Shining Lady. She, whatever. You guys should know who she is,
Wait.
okay?
Is that the girl from the Lord of the Rings?
Feel.
I heard that face palm and that eye roll.
was like mixing up
I think
Star
my heart
Trek and
just
Star Wars.
died.
Even I know that hurt him a little bit.
Oh.
Let's
Doesn't she fight the Terminator? Isn't that who?
I hate you guys.
let's take a let's take a long rest and Punt can enlighten us while I
I don't
Well, I
have enough
trained.
wine. Okay.
Okay, so in discovering the truth,
Oh God, I hate you guys.
Sorry, that's so funny though.
Go
roll
ahead, go
a
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
experience from your
Whoa,
search.
Holy cow!
Whoa.
whoa. We
I'll
want to
take
do
it.
some more searching? Maybe we want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search every single stone in this hallway.
That's right.
Yeah. Never mind. Let's go back to the archive of the past.
Nope, to the tower.
So you guys continue on, and the library leads you out into a cave, back into the Underdark. And you notice the map shows your location, and it leads you to a tunnel to your right that is quite tight to fit through.
One of those Harry Potter maps.
Yeah,
Mystic
and
Manor.
at least the map shows this hallway, but you see just the stone wall and this glowing purple light outlining a word saying Araj. And Kaladin translates this to mean vengeance in Drow.
Mm-hmm. Mirage means vengeance. Just so
Yep.
everybody's clear on that.
So you touch the map to this hidden door and it opens, and the passage behind the secret door, as you saw on the map, is narrow enough that you need to move single file. It occasionally turns sideways. Occasionally you have to turn sideways to squeeze through the tight fit. It takes about an hour to navigate through this pitch black darkness, and the journey is filled with a constant echo of distant sounds. The passage then widens, opening out into a cavern whose far walls and ceiling are out of sight in the darkness. Bits of quartz and mica in the stone glimmer as they catch the light, showing a footpath worn into the stone floor. At
Did
the
you
end
say
of that
darkness?
path,
I cast fireball into the darkness.
yeah, everything blows up.
Sorry. I couldn't resist. It's the old classic D&D joke, but anyways, go
Yeah.
ahead.
That was good. At the end of that path, you see a vast, dark shape rising in the distance, and realize it's an enormous stalagmite carved into a bleak, black tower. And as you approach, you notice the door is already open for you. And past this heavy iron door that is the tower's only visible entrance, a short tunnel extends through 5 feet of solid rock into a cool, dark chamber. As you enter this chamber, a floating orb of pale violet light brightens before you, revealing an opening in the vaulted ceiling and a spiral stone staircase with no railing, climbing up into the darkness. Around the stairs, the light reveals a circular audience chamber with cold, unlit lanterns hanging from brackets set into the stone wall. Heavy carpets covering the smooth stone floor, and a throne-like stone chair on a raised dais to the left of the entrance. The ball of violet light floats to a stop beneath the center of the open shaft, beyond the foot of the stairs, and then it guides you to the top of the tower, to Vizeran's sanctum.
Sounds like a pretty evil place to live.
I have a feeling this guy's pretty evil.
I'm sure Kaladin's pretty at home here. He's probably like, yeah, hey, this reminds me of a home.
He did say rival, not nemesis. That's
Yep.
concerning.
Ooh, cool room.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like the
How
little
cool is that?
spinny ball
Tesseract.
thing. That's a cool
Yeah.
effect.
It's like a tesseract.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's with all the suits of armor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna unpause it for you guys to walk around, talk to Vizeran or whatever.
Rollin would kind of cut to the chase.
Check out that guy.
Like, so why is Grump your rival?
Says you guys came, I'm glad. He says the only one of my kind who could ever match me in the magic arts is Gromp Benray. I think we both knew from the moment we met that we were destined to be rivals, but where I sought only to master the arts, Gromp was also an astute political manipulator. No more devout than I in the service of the Spider Queen Lolth, he arranged for my disgrace and exile. Deprived of my considerable skills, my house quickly fell to our rival, House de Werden. Gromp then became the Archmage of Menzoberranzan under the auspices of his own house, the first house of the ruling council. However, Gromp and I only ever had two things in common: our passion for the art, and our hatred of the manner in which our fellow mages suffer at the hands of the matron mothers and mistresses of the drow. Gromp has always hungered for power, and not even becoming Archmage of Menzoberranzan was enough to satisfy him. From this Tower of Exile, I've kept watch on Gromp's activities. This was no easy task given his suspicious and circumspect nature. Nonetheless, my observations revealed that he was crafting a unique ritual, one that somehow drew on the energy of phase rest to channel incalculable arcane power. When Gromp performed this ritual, the walls between the planes shuddered. Then, as you have by now realized, the demon lords were wrenched from their layers of the abyss and cast about here in the Underdark. What we all witnessed in Graven Hollow confirms this. That fool Gromp brought the demon lords down upon us, with his demon queen pulling his strings all the while. He has given Lolth free rein in the abyss. My own research leads me to believe Gromp didn't intend this result. Imbecile! I can save you months of research. Time we clearly don't have, and the information I found in Graven Hollow confirmed all these theories we've all discovered. I know how to banish the demon lords back to the abyss. We can only do this if we work together, and if you are willing and daring enough to directly challenge the demon lords, or perhaps foolhardy is the better word.
So yeah, I mean, we're always welcome to get more assistance. What is the way that you discovered to banish him?
Right to the point. I like this.
Yeah, no, let's do it.
I want you to know that I'm sincere in my desire to help. I don't want you to question my motives. What I want to do is, and he smiles slyly, I want to get my hands on Grump's grimoires. And
Is
notes
that so
about
that
his
you can summon it as well?
No. I'm not a fool like Grump.
What are you gonna do with them?
Good question. So demons are creatures ruled by madness and hatred, even the greatest and most powerful of them, which includes the demon lords. They war ceaselessly upon each other in the abyss, and have already begun to do so here. we can play this against them, and then deal with the weakened victors. I believe I have the ability to devise and cast a ritual similar to Gromp's, but nowhere near as dangerous or foolish. That ritual that I do will draw the most powerful demon lords together to the site that we decide. Once they are brought together, they will try to destroy each other. But though the demon lords might destroy each other's physical manifestations here in our world, their essence cannot be extinguished, and they will thus be cast back into the abyss as effectively as if they had been banished.
It sounds almost like as foolhardy a plan as Grump had. Perhaps that's why Grump was summoning them as well. Have we thought of that, or do you know the actual reason why he summoned them?
All I can divide, or all my notes have decided on, is that Loth is pulling the strings with Grump. I believe mine will be
Okay.
more safe because I need some components to produce a talisman that will help draw the demons and control the power. And then the rite or the ceremony will activate the talisman, which will bring the blood and battle to the area we decide. Such a fight as the world has never seen. Any survivors among the demon lords will be sorely weakened, and we should be able to much more easily destroy them. All I need are the necessary ingredients, and ideally a look at Gromp's grimoires and notes from his sanctum. And he gets another thin smile. Because if I have his notes, I won't make the same mistakes.
Gonna tell if he's telling the truth.
Yeah. It's like an insight check, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Brown would be super suspicious.
His plan does, to me, sound very much like what the other guy would probably had his intentions to do to begin with as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always wary of people that are in quests for just power.
Punt.
Oh my goodness.
crap.
Oh my
3-1.
What the? Wait a minute. You got a 26? Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. You can't lie
Did
to
you
me,
roll
bro.
a nat 1?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Somebody, I heard 2
Must be good.
cracks. Who got
Yeah,
the other?
Well, Punt rolled in that one. I rolled
Yeah,
a
I
Yeah.
thought
7.
so though, but yeah.
I rolled like a 12, or I rolled a 10. I
So
heard
you
2
can.
cracks.
So
Anyway.
yeah, Earth can tell he is being honest in all his words. But you do notice his smile and you question him, and he divulges a little more information. He says the intended purpose of Grump's ritual thus far is unclear. But I believe my rival meant to summon and bind one specific demon lord in a gem. I do find it difficult to believe that even Gromp could be arrogant enough to think he could control or bind a demon lord, let alone all of them all at once.
It's interesting because we hit Earth. Earth.
Yeah. Rollins' mind jumped to the gem.
Or whisper to Earth. Whisper to Earth. It is possible. Grump was trying to do what was done to that gem that we destroyed.
Yeah. That one that was the red, it was an emerald, right? Or something like that?
It was a black crystal?
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of the golem
one
one. Yeah,
that
you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
The one
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Rhaegar really wanted.
He says you found a crystal with a demon inside it. Do you have the crystal now?
Oh, we destroyed it.
Well, about that. No.
Well, it's probably wise of you.
It was
I
driving
fear
people to
that
madness.
part of his... What's that?
It was driving people into madness.
I'm sure it was. It appears that Gromp's ritual did succeed in part, which gives me hope that my plan is going to succeed even better, and I'll be able to overthrow my rival.
How do you control that demon then if it's in a crystal?
That's a good question. I'm not arrogant enough to try.
So are you
But-
talking about taking the existing demons?
Taking?
Like, so I missed part of it apparently. So he's planning on taking all the demons that were summoned and stuffing them into a crystal.
He wants
he
to
wants to
draw
make-
them all together, make them battle each other, so that they all go banish themselves back to the abyss.
Yeah.
And then the ones that are left over would be weakened enough that we would be able to kill them and banish them back to the abyss.
Okay.
And the
So why do
talisman
we-
would be like you're hunting and you laid out some bait. They'd come ravenously for the talisman.
So you need the talisman as bait.
That's correct. I believe that the summoning originated in Menzoberranzan, but I think this largely remains unknown in the Underdark, because if the other races knew, they would have already moved against the Drow. The Dark Elves almost certainly wish to keep this a secret. That's assuming they even know themselves that it happened there.
So where do we get this talisman?
Well, I need some spell components to craft it.
You need components, huh? You need components? I open up my bag of holding. Anything?
None of that will do. All of that is
Oh,
much
oh,
too weak.
A waft of decay and death comes
Yeah.
out.
Rollins' sense of smell just from all the way over here. He's like, "Shut the bag."
And the Rocktopus reaches out and he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm pregnant."
yeah. Yeah. Yep.
If you're willing to help me, I'd be happy to give you the list of spell components I need and where they can be found.
Give it to me.
He hands over a list which reads, "The intact and unhatched egg of a purple worm, used for channeling great physical power."
We're writing all this down, right?
I have
He-
a quest for you. You won't need to write it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
I'll activate the quest after I read it.
Okay.
The second component is the central eye of a beholder to break down magical resistance and overcome magical forces.
We just had one of those.
I was just
How
saying,
do we know which one's the
Kaladin, do you have
second
it? Didn't you cut it
Yeah,
off?
you never harvested that eye, did you?
You didn't harvest the central eye. You cut off one of the tentacle eyes, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I got one of the tentacles, huh?
Yeah. You
Well,
had
good
your
luck.
chance,
I think
Kaladin.
beholder is in your future. 6 feathers from 6 different angels. The feathers are used as the authority of celestial realms and a force to enrage fiendish creatures.
Definitely don't have those.
The heart of a Garistro demon to reach and influence the hearts of other demons. 13 Timasks, otherwise known as devil's mushrooms, which sprout from the footprints of a Marilith, a Balor, or a Garistro demon, used to lure and draw the demons in. A few drops of blood or ichor from a demon lord to connect with the demons, the ritual that will call. And then lastly, and it's scribbled on as a note, not spell component. Lastly, Gromp Benray's grimoires and notes on his ritual to assist in better understanding the power that summoned the demon lords in the first place.
How do we get that?
We'd have to
The
get that.
rest of them we can handle.
Okay,
Well,
so
this
there's
guy knows the locations of them, he said, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
I just unlocked the quest for you. It says you can find the unhatched egg of a purple worm and the central eye of a beholder in the worm writhings. He explains that the worm writhings are just within 2 days' travel of his tower. 6 different angels' feathers and the heart of a Garistro demon can be found in what's known as the labyrinth. The rest, the 13 Timasks and the drops of blood or ichor from a demon lord, will need to be found based on your resourcefulness. Gromp Benray's grimoires and notes, however, are in Menzo Branzen.
All right.
Quite the shopping list.
Yeah. Are you guys
Uh,
able to see that quest in the active quest folder?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to start from the top of the list, right? Worm
Works for
writings.
me.
Okay, you guys want to go there?
Yep.
Nice.
Since you guys have accepted my quest, I have a few things to help you on your journey. Let me go ahead and pull up the items for you all. He hands each of you a Pewafwi.
I already have one.
Nice.
He says, fine, I'll
Thank
keep this
you.
one.
It's
And he
it's
hands
gonna be a
Brawlin
little bit
one.
dangerous for brawling.
You'll be clothed for once.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Punt has one.
Shirtless, generally.
Yeah. Earth
No
has a
sense.
Pewafwi.
Hmm.
If you don't know what a Pewafwi is,
No.
these are drow-made cloaks that can be used to help you
Hide.
hide.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Makes
do
you
get
sneakier.
damage in sunlight.
Yeah.
Brawling, hiding. So, I think worse is brawling face to face is not seeing brawling face to face.
Yeah. He hands each of you an amulet, which he explains has a scroll of protection from fiends per amulet. And he looks at Kaladin and says, considering you're a tiefling, your amulet is pretty much useless. Do you still want it?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Like
And he
burns
warns
him
the
as
rest of you. What's that?
he Kaladin takes it and starts searing.
Yeah. He warns the rest of you. It will create a 10-foot radius sphere around you. However, if Kaladin is within the sphere, the spell will instantly cancel, and the scroll will be used up in the amulet.
Huh.
So you'll have to be a distance away from him. Great job choosing a tiefling, Kaladin.
Yep.
Little did you know you'd lose a reward.
It's the
Oh.
best.
Just kidding.
I don't need no reward.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
And then he says, I offer you my tower as a place of refuge if you ever need a place to stay in safety.
Works for me.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm going to give you all check real fast.
Oh.
Perception.
Nice, nice. Kind of middle of the road there.
So brawling.
9.
I'm going to send you a note in chat.
All right.
Oh, I love the autocomplete.
Right.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's nice.
Turns out they weren't gifts.
You going to code camp this week?
Yep.
Yep.
My daughter's going
Going
to.
with you. I was gonna say your daughter going down there again.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll be a volunteer.
Right on.
There you go. Brawling. Do what you will with that information.
And then while I'm here too, I would be gazing into this little QB thing here, trying to decipher what it even is.
Looking at the Tesseract.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it does.
Calvin passively understands that he uses it to contact his messengers.
Ah, okay.
I passively perceive that. You guys.
Yeah.
Well,
So Brawlin would kind of, as he's shifting his focus away from Farazan, he would start noticing signs of other people have been here. And don't think he would question Vizeran at this point about him.
Other people is in what, like other, like, can you tell what other kind of people? Like what kind of people?
Humanoid creatures, just no.
Oh,
Just,
okay, that's all you can tell.
yeah, and like clothing that's been discarded, like that doesn't look like it would be drow clothing, like that kind of a.
Maybe the clothing of dead adventurers.
Maybe. All right, we got our list.
All right, let's go.
hey, considering it's 11 o'clock, we'll go ahead
Yeah.
and stop there.
Yeah, sweet.
We'll take a long rest.
Yeah, go ahead and take long rest.
Yeah.
And then we'll start on the worm writhings next time.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
One.
Wow.
What was
I think
that
that
for?
means you
no.
lost one of your levels.
What?
Oh man.
No way.
Sword play
How
is
did we
not
get
your
so many
strong
ones
suit,
today? I think that was like,
right?
what, 4 or 5 ones?
There's another one.
Never mind.
6 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like
Jeez.
I feel like the game is against us. There's another
Oh
one.
my gosh. But it was a nat 20 though.
I did get a nat
Yeah.
20 there. Okay.
That's funny. And a 19. Holy crap. Get him out of the way now. We don't want to start fighting a beholder when you're rolling all this junk.
Oh yeah, let's get
Right.
him out of the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
before
there
next
we
week,
go.
I have about 30 books on this bottom shelf here that are all from R.A. Salvatore, and they all deal with the characters we just dealt with today. So at work, I'm
That's
going to bring
awesome.
each of you one book, and you guys will read one
Okay.
book every 2
Man,
days.
homework.
By next week, we'll be all caught up. Because you need to know who these characters are. Elminster,
That's awesome.
let's see, Gromf is, yeah, we need to know who these people are, okay? Come on, homework.
We're
we
figuring
did
it out.
We just spent who knows how long in a library of past, present, and future. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, so great.
Yeah, you can tell us about them. I wonder how much will be spoilers or not. How
Yeah,
much ties into
I
the
think
story.
it will be spoilers because yeah.
You'll have to message me and tell me what
All right.
you know.
All right. I will.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want to accidentally spoil something.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like
stuff.
spoilers for
times.
the books?
No
Well, I think if
spoilers
you know
for
who
our
Grump
campaign.
is,
for the
and
campaign.
what he did and everything, I think it'll ruin this thing because these characters are intermingling with our campaign. So I shouldn't say anything because
Does what you know about Grump tie into like the demons and stuff?
yes, the Demon Saga is oh sorry, my headset's not that long, but it's right there. I can see it. I can almost reach it. But yes,
Oh man, you'll have to
What-
tell me at the end of the campaign if like some
if
of
it
it.
matches, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
What you need to do is you need to just grant Punt proficiency and like expertise and
In historical characters or world events.
in history, yeah.
Permanent
An
inspiration.
advantage.
But have they happened? I think they haven't though, because well, I happen to know Gromp is dead, and they find his phylactery and kill him. So it's like my knowledge is from the future, really, right?
Right.
'Cause-
But
Who,
I mean you
who
have
finds
events leading up to it though, right? The demon incursion and everything.
Yeah.
is it random adventurers who find it in the books, or is it like heroes?
Dritz Duerden, yeah, he comes and kills
Oh,
them
does
all.
he?
Kills, yeah, pretty much takes revenge on the whole Duerden family, actually. So, and you even mentioned that family. I'm like, oh, I wonder if Dritz is like just a baby right now, or if he's already he's up and like I don't know.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dritz
Oh.
is my favorite character, so.
Oh, same man, same. I love it.
He's pretty good.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
And pickle doodad is one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
He's like one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, so I think those are future adventures. So I'll just be quiet and not say what I know because I know stuff. Okay, I love those. Those are cherished books. I just love them.
So this is your first campaign where you've been part of like the
Yeah.
world of those books?
You
Yes.
can see it evolving around
That's
you.
exciting.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
cool.
I've got the campaign to run of Jar Axle or whatever where he's in the city, but I haven't run it yet. So we've been running that snow one. I can't remember the name of it is now.
Yeah, can't either.
Is it
But
so is it like a full book series or is it just random ones that touch on
No,
different aspects?
here I can actually let's see.
I'll go ahead and
So
end the stream.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
we
right.
see his
go
screen.
ahead.